is the one synth trick, MIDI sequencing for techno music. That's today's video. Are you ready for it? Let's go and do it right now. So you want to make music, you want to make techno music, but you are on a budget. Do you really need to spend all that money on all these synthesizers? Hell, I did a video back in the day, in the beginning of this channel, saying, do you really need all those synthesizers? That was my first viral video ever, because that question seems to be very, very valid today as it was back then. But can you do it with one synthesizer though? I think you can. But the magic lies in the sequencing. Now, let's go and do it right now. Hey yo, what's up? I'm Analog Kitchen and thank you for checking out yet another video. If this is your first time here, don't hesitate to click subscribe and hit that notification bell. Whenever I upload a new video, you'll be kept in the loop and you'll not miss out on anything. Stick around till the end of this video. I will tell you all about the Amsterdam dance event that is up on us. 4 weeks from now in Amsterdam, the whole dance community gathers and we're going to be there. Not only that, we're throwing a shindig, we're showing a party, and that party is going to be the Kitchen Club on the ABE Sunday, mind you. So if you're still hanging on by your threads and you can still manage to make it out and you still know what your name is or barely, well, we welcome you with open arms. Come and hang out. It's a daytime event on the Sunday, and I got Circo confirmed, I got Silly confirmed, I got Jelly Bolin confirmed, I've got Science confirmed, I have got Landshop confirmed. There's so many acts that will be playing live dollars. So it's either vinyl or it's going to be live. Do check it out and keep watching this space. I said it before, you want to make techno music, but you are on some sort of a budget, which is cool. Can you make convincing music? You don't want to show up with just one box, right? I mean, I exaggerate. I just bring a lot of stuff. Even if I say that I'm not going to bring a lot of stuff, I will still bring a lot of gear. But still, can I, and I did it, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I went to Ireland the other day and I played there with Grandma, played in Dublin, and it was really cool. Fringe Fest did a shindig and it was via live and electric. So I went there, it was really cool. Lineup absolutely amazing, but I couldn't bring too many synths. And what I want to do is play live. Now it sounds a little bit weird for us electronic musicians. Bands already know this. There's no guitarist or saxophone player or drummer or whatever that is going to go like, huh? But that's the normalest thing in the world, not for us, for some reason. When live is talked about in the electronic music world, it can be explained in so many various different ways. So live to me now is, I want to be playing something that is interactive. You have to see me play something live that did not exist before, and I need to just capture that moment so you see that I'm actually making that moment together with you, and then together we go into this oblivious like, oh my god, what happened, or maybe not. But whatever happens, it makes it interactive for you to really join what it is that I'm doing. And I'm really keen to just do that instead of just launching clips. Pretty much like the Ableton route is, which is not a bad thing. But I just want to be more live. But can you do that with one synth? I think you can. And I'm doing it by means of the RetroKits 008. Now this is a versatile machine. And the fact that it's small does not mean that it's not capable of doing a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, it does so much that it kind of is overwhelming if you just get into it first. But a lot of people underestimate it because of its size. Now, I have decked it out completely. So there's a few things that I do in order for me to really make the synthesizer shine. Can I do more stuff with it? I can. I did it in Dublin. It really worked out well because I just kept playing stuff. I kept deleting tracks and I kept playing stuff in, and people were like, what is happening? Where are all these sounds coming from? It's really cool. Now, I can talk about it, or I can show you. I think it's better if I show you. If you're ready, fasten your seatbelts, buckle up, because we're going to take this thing into underground territory. Let's go. So, on the desk, it looks like a lot, but it's manageable. Let me explain what's going on. What we're going to do is look at the RetroKits RK008. That is going to take care of stuff coming off the Roland J6. Now this is the brain of the operation. Funny enough, if I press play here, the octa track will run. It will send clock from the Midi going to the black box, which is in turn sending its Midi to another black box, and then that is how we sync everything up. There is no audio coming from the Octatrack. Not any sample is coming out of it. It's audio that goes through it, as this is the EasyBot performance template, which means that on all these different locations, 16 in total on this page, but with all the parts, he has 64 of them, 4 pages of 16 different effects that I can address. And they all do different things. So I open up a crossfader, sometimes there's a looper, sometimes there's a reverb, sometimes there's a wash. It's like crazy. The first one is space, the second part that he has is build, the third one is crush, and the fourth one is party. So it means you can do all these different things with stuff that goes through the Octatrack. Now I have added it up a little bit because how Matthew says it works is that you chop the Octatrack in half, and one half of it, meaning 4 of the tracks, are dedicated, so the inputs A and B are dedicated to drums, if you are using drums that go through it. So one part is drums and the other side is then music or effects or whatever. And in my case, I have been so meticulous with that I don't want to tamper with one box doing everything. So instead of the synthesizer I will, but with this, the drums are coming from this black box sitting on the right. The other black box is taking care of atonal, crazy, otherworldly stuff. And then it's up to me to make sense of it all by playing something live, and that is done by this with this Mini Lab 3 Arturia keyboard that triggers this, and that gets recorded, triggers the J6, and that gets recorded into the RK008. Now, these two MIDI fighters are taking care of the launching of the clips on this black box and this black box, and then this black box goes through an Acid Box 3 filter, which is a Polyvox reissue filter done by Erica Synth, and then it will go into the inputs C and D. So the Octatrack has 4 inputs, 2 stereo pairs if you will, the input AB and the input C and D. So the drums are going through input A and B, and the atonal stuff is going through input C and D. Mind you though, my kick drum is not going through the Octatrack. It's going directly to the desk, so I can address it separately. Now, one downfall of that is that you can't address it into your effects. So if you're doing effects here, you need to take care of the kick yourself, but it gives you an extra thing to play around with in your live setup. So these things are taking care of the stuff that needs to be taken care of. This is all open. I can do whatever I want. Now, I've got a few things already mapped out. So these 8 buttons here correspond to the 8 tracks that I've got right here, meaning I can mute tracks, and this is a strong part. If you want to use only one synthesizer, a polyphonic one, then this is exactly why we're here. This is why I did this video. Now let's start by engaging a kick drum. The kick drum is sitting here. They've got a row of kicks right here. So this is the first one. Nice big kick, you know, nice. Now let's engage some toms. Start groovy. Nice, enjoying that. I'm gonna go to track 3 because my first 2 tracks I have already loaded something on there that I know that's going to work. If I'm not sure what I'm going to play, I might have some backup with some stuff that's already playing, but I'm going to go to track 3 and I'm going to look at the length. The length is only 4. This is 1 bar. 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. For techno, we're going to keep it nice and concise. So I'm listening. Let's record it in 2, 3, and nice. Now, you want a synth that does a lot of work for you. Most synths got a gazillion knobs on it. This only has the stuff you need in order to perform live. So you can have a filter, you got an envelope, we get to the envelope later, you got delay, and you got reverb. This thing can play chords, this thing can run in sequence. I'm, however, just using it where I can address the sounds that I have and don't make it too bright, otherwise you're gonna hear that it's ACD, digital circuit behavior, but let's not get into that. But I will keep it a little bit like this. And then, okay, yeah, I'm liking that. So that's my first track going. I'm liking that. So I'm going to keep this in the darkness, take out a little bit of the reverb. Because the drums are not coming from here, this doesn't do anything. It's only going to do that if I'm going to use extra drums that are going through the octatrack. So let's engage that now. Let's say we're going for a hi-hat and a clap. First, that Robert Hood type of clap. 2, 3, 4, bam. First a clap in here, let's go. Now you hear this? So you hear that something is happening already. Let's go for a different effect. I know that 7 is doing something else. And you build up your stuff, you know. You can open up the filter, work it around a little bit. Now I've got my 2 effects sitting right here that I can address going to the desk, and the second row, the blue ones, is where I send my effects, and then the yellow ones are the returns. So now it's dry, as you can hear. Time for some ride cymbal. Here we go. All nice and dandy, right? Now I'm thinking, okay, I've got my track 3 engaged. I can take it out or put it back in. And I can go to track 4 and think, what can I add to it? Can I put a call and response thing in there so that my pattern will go? Yes, kick out, record. And now I'm going to start playing around with the envelope, because that becomes very important. Let's open this up. Now we're going, kadam, boom. Use the envelope and the filter. And mind you though, you have to always try and find a sweet spot of the filter, because if I turn the filter down, the low notes will become a little bit more progressive, but that high note, bing, boom, is still audible. Let's take that out. Nice. Track 4. Go to track 5. Let's see if we can go into a little bit of crazy territory here. Nice. Cool. Different hats, different clap. 1, 2, 3, go. So now I can change my track around, right? Okay, let's add a little bit of that crazy stuff in there that I got right here. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3, in. Because this inspires me to play different things, right? Kick out. Let's contemplate our next move. I'm on track 5. Okay, that's right. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just playing it in, right? Effects, kick, out. You hear what happened? It went stereo. That's listen to that effect here. That. And whatever I play, when I take out the first stop, what remains needs to carry the track again, right? So I'm going to take out track 4 here now. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, taking out 5. Something different. Let's migrate to a different vibe again. I'm liking this. And I'm trying to keep it nice and percussive so that I'm not overthinking stuff. And because of the smaller loop length, I can now just, you know, go for what I think works. I'm not even thinking like, do I need to put this on the wall of the museum? No, of course, you know, I don't care. You know, I'm going to mute track 5 and see what I did on these the first tracks that I had. So track 5 is going to get muted. Ooh, yep. Okay. Ride out. Only the kick. Now I can just go in and play a different sample here. Let's do that. Very hypnotizing. Okay, I'm gonna play a higher in. Well, there we go. And then you see that, you know, everything fits together. I played something on track 2 that is going to complement what's being played here. Short nose, pop, 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 pop. Nice. Okay, I like what it is, but I'm going to say goodbye to it now. So I'm going to open this up and filter this down here. So now we're listening to this black box over here. And it gives me time to just take out what I was playing here. So I'm going to say erase, tracks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Please just delete everything. So, and now I got a blank slate to just go completely berserk on again. So filter this down. Go to track 1. Maybe lower an octave and listen to this. Make it a little bit darker. Yeah. There we go. Another pattern. Kick out and build it up. One, two, three, back in. Woo! Track 2. Okay. Maybe higher. And I was very like, oh, spacious. Check it out. There we go. And you keep your level straight, and there you go. You just keep it going, right? Okay, time for a different kick. And time for a different sound. What do you think? Okay, this could work. Ooh, this sounds very much like a Jeff Mills. So I'm going to take out track 1. Go to track 3. Like that. Nice one, take this out. See, instantly, this is all with the same synth. So I'm building these tracks that all sound different and do different things, okay? What's not to like here, right? I'm liking that. Okay, so if I'm going to keep this thing, I'm going to take out the top loops, filter this down because I want to introduce another sound. Because we got a kick, and maybe I need a little bit of a blanket in the low end, right? So I'm going to take out this and do this. I'm going to switch around, put this open. liking that. There we go. Nice one. Okay, track 4, maybe try something different. Cool. Envelope. Man. Okay, and again do the same trick, lowering the second black box here, shortening envelopes, opening this up, taking out the right symbols, still keeping it in the loop. Okay, filter this down, the J6. Going for a different sample on this second black box. So I'm going to make a cross fade or crossover from this to that. Different kick. Okay, different top. Oh, nice. So we're gonna mute this and this. Then I'm gonna go to track 5 and say, how are we doing? Maybe, I'm not sure, let's see if we can do something. Envelope again. Right symbol, kick. Full on, and you keep the energy high, you know, you keep it driving. And now I've got a few patterns here already, I can save them if I wanted to, but I tend to just switch it around and play with everything, but I look at the crowd and see how things migrate, how things are going. Okay, try a different approach. Boom, bam. Almost. Nice one. Now I'm thinking I want to play this a little bit higher. flyer, so I'm going to transpose it. I'm just going to go, let's say, transpose 12. I'm going to wait for my just transpose it down. Bring it back down. So you can do some live stuff on the fly as well, right? I'm liking that, man. I'm enjoying myself thoroughly here. Okay, let's add something to this loop that's playing right now. Take out the ride. Different track, here we go. Not what I want to play, do it again. Okay. Cool, filter this down. Nice. Got some atonal business going on now. Use this as a drum. I'm liking that. Now I'm going to switch to a different sound bank for my kick. Make a breakdown here. Save this pattern set, go to the different one, load. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Taking, I can let that play. Got track 7 and 8 still, 0 for 7. But I will have to mute tracks 5 and 6. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lengthen my sequence into 8. Yes. Because now I can play a little bit of a melody. That's MIDI sequencing for you. I think you're thinking right like, that's a cool machine. It is a pretty cool machine. Go check them out, retrokids.com. I'm not being sponsored by RetroKids. I just think they're a cool company. They're out of Holland. And you know, a patriot that I am, I love stuff coming out of my country, especially if it's something that I can use. So I will always try and just like give them big up. So guys, you know, Albert, Gerrit, keep it going. We love it. Now, if you want to know more about how I do this stuff, I've got a survey up on in the description where I'm going to contemplate on how to just like make this into a full course, a physical full course. You can actually come to me if you're in Holland, you'll sit in the class and we're actually going to teach you that. So if you want to learn how to play live, you want to learn all these stuff, all these things, do fill out the survey because we need to know whether you like it or not. There's a few questions. It's not going to take a lot of your time. I know surveys can be tedious, but it's cool. Just 6 questions, and then I know where in the world you are and whether we should do it in Dutch or whether we should do it in English and whether it should be online or offline or whatever. Fill in the thing, damn it. All right, so now, I guess that's that. If you made it this far into the video, you sir or ma'am, You're an absolute superstar. Thank you for watching. ADE is up on us, as I said. It's really, really cool. Now, we're doing this Sunday event at the Recycle Lounge. It must be the best kept secret in Amsterdam. It's a really cool venue. There's a fire sort of like thing outside where you can sit with a campfire and we can really just like, you know, chill and talk business or talk BS or whatever, talk gear. And inside is really cozy. It's like almost like a living room type vibe, but still 200, 250 people can go in there, and that is what we are actually looking for. We're trying to just like fill it up because this is absolutely going to be a cool event. Mind you, with ADE, there's not a lot of live events. I think that store, Speedy J's store and our Kitchen Club events are the only live events that are, you know, centered around playing live and dollars live or whatever. So if you're into that kind of vibe, you know, hit us up and do check it out. It's up on the ADE website. I think it is already. I will put ticket links in my description also so you can check that out. Now, is there anything else? Yeah, there's a lot, but I'm gonna save that for another video. Now, thank you for watching. Again, if you made it this far into the video, you, sir or man, are an absolute superstar. Thank you for watching Analog Location. I'll catch you next week on another video. But for now, I'm out. Peace.